Hey everybody. What a rough day yesterday. I'll tell you what. I was so out of it, and they just doped me up with all these painkillers yesterday, and it wasn't really killing the pain, but it was just making me loopy as heck. And I mean, I've never been this doped up or whatever as I have lately. I mean, that earache came back with a vengeance. I mean, it was going away at first. I thought, but then yesterday it just came on full force. They sent me down for a CT scan. They saw a lot of swelling, down the side over here near my eustachian tube. Today the swelling's not so bad and gone down. They changed my antibiotics from a pill to direct injection into my line here, which looky, it's uncovered now, and so is up here. I started losing my hair this morning. The doctor said I probably wouldn't lose my hair, but shit happens. What can I say? So I had them shave my head again, this second time. So I'm rocking the sexy cancer look now, man. Yeah, my ear is still clogged up quite a bit. If I put the phone in this ear, I can hear it. It's kind of loud. If I put it over here, it's all muffled, and I can't really hear it that much. But a lot of things have changed in the last 2 days. That thing right there. Getting the bandage off of it, and now I get to run around with it. Oop, where is it? There we go. The image is reversed on the video, so sometimes I have a hard time pointing things out. And you see how it goes there, up into my neck, and it goes into this artery right there. But it's a lot cleaner. I don't have to cover it up when I shower anymore. I can't go swimming with it or anything, but, yeah, so things are going pretty good. My ANC level, today is 128. And they're expecting a big jump overnight. I've got a little bet going with the nurse. She is claiming it's going to be 500 by tomorrow morning, and I'm claiming it's going to be 420, if you know what I mean. That was not just an accidental number. But everything, is kind of going good. They're still keeping me kind of doped up. I'm really tired. I did get to take a shower today for the first time in about 2 to 3 days or whatever. So, and I didn't have any problem with it afterwards. I'm just mad at the fact that they let this go so long in the very beginning. On Tuesdays when this started, Tuesday afternoon, early evening-ish, and I called the nurse in here and I said, I've got an earache. Something's going on with my ear. It's either earache or ear infection, something. And she told me that she had called the PA, physician's assistant, and that he would come and check it out. Well, nobody checked it out until, about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock the next day. So they let it go a whole 12 plus hours without doing anything. And that's what really made me mad. I told my people at CBCI, Colorado Blood and Cancer Institute, which are pretty much doing this whole thing. I mean, we got regular nurses and stuff like that on the floor, guy and female nurses. But then there's my special nurses and doctors from CBCI, which is in the same building, kind of, or the same building complex. But I told them about it. I just said, somebody needs to look into what went on Tuesday night and why the PA never showed up at all. Because we could have started treating this within the first, hour or two and got a head start on it. But no, they let it go 12 plus hours without doing anything, and it got really bad. And I know I did a video, a couple of days ago or the day before yesterday saying it was getting better, back then, but then yesterday it just inflamed hugely. And they were giving me all sorts of painkillers, and the painkillers were just making me loopy. They weren't relieving the pain at all. In fact, last night they started giving me a new pain reliever, and it really knocked me out. In fact, I could take it every 3 hours. So 3 hours later, I called the nurse back and said, I need another one. But I needed it just for the fact to make me fall asleep and forget about the pain, even though the pain was still there and everything. But yeah, so that's the way it goes. So if it pops up to 500 tomorrow, we're going to be looking at an early discharge probably Monday or Tuesday. They're still saying. And I'm hoping so because my first birthday, the one where I was born, actually, is on Wednesday, and I'd kind of like to be out of here for it, I'm not saying I wouldn't do anything special, other than sleep for probably 2 days, but everything's been going good, and I really appreciate all the positive reinforcement, comments, stuff like that from all my friends. Gosh, you guys are so good to me. You never know how many friends you really have until this kind of thing happens and stuff, but I'm trying to deal with it the best I can for right now. I just, thank you guys so much for being there for me. It makes it so much easier, and I kind of love doing these vlogs or video diary. Excuse me. I didn't get to do one last time, so y'all didn't get to react on a daily basis or see what was going on a daily basis. But they're also doing my antibiotics by IV now to try and get it faster to this ear problem and stuff, and hopefully we get that figured out real soon. And I get rid of it. I'm hoping to get rid of it before I get out of here, because I don't want to get out of here and have to deal with that and stuff. And yeah, so thank you guys very much. I'll keep you updated from here on out. Hopefully I'll be able to do a video every night, or I know I'm doing it kind of early today, but I just wanted to touch base with everybody and thank everybody. I'm still kind of out of energy and stuff. That's why I'm doing this laying down, of course. But again, thanks everybody. Love you. Rocking that baldness, man. Is that sexy or what? No, I don't have lip gloss on my head either. All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks and good night.